So my name is Gerard, and I work for the UK Centre for Ecology and Hydrology, which is based in the UK, in Wallingford. My speciality is remote sensing, so I interpret satellite images and airborne imagery to say something about the environment. And I'm also the leader of the Paraguas project. Well, it's not just about biodiversity in itself, it's how the biodiversity contributes to the ecosystem functioning, and also how it contributes to our well-being. And I'm a romantic, and I really love exploring and walking in beautiful places. And what I've actually found is that the places that I find beautiful are places that are very biodiverse. I also like to interact with people who are living within these places. And then also why Colombia? Well, Colombia turns out is a beautiful place, and it has beautiful people as well. Basically, we were really interested to find out if the plant diversity played a role in the water retention, the sponge effect of the Paramo. So how important is the diversity of the plants in the Paramo being able to retain the water and then slowly release it downstream? And in terms of, we're also interested in finding out about the people, the local people, how they relate to the Paramo and how they related to the fact that the Paramo is supplying more water, and how they felt about their personal circumstances and the water scene, how that affected them. So in terms of the main outcomes, at the moment we still have we've collected lots and lots of data, and we're still analyzing it. But the three main ones that I would like to mention here is the fact that we developed a model, a soil dynamic soils model, which is capable of particularly representing the Paramo soils and how the plants are contributing to the soils. So it's what we call a biogeochemical hydrological model, very complex words, but what it basically does, it allows us to simulate how the necromass, and so how the biomass of the plants contribute to the soil structure, and then how the soil then collects the water and keeps the water and how it releases it. And what we found by carrying out some very preliminary simulations is that the pores in the soils seem to be the critical one. So if you compact the soil, the functioning, that water, keeping the water in the soil seems to be reduced. Yeah, so that's one of the main results we found, but we still need to validate and test this. Well, Paraguas, the data and the models that we've developed will allow us to simulate how the different uses of the Paramo might impact on the water supply. And once the models are all tested and calibrated and validated, they will form an amazing tool for decision makers to get a sense of, what are the type of sustainable interventions we can still allow in the Paramo. Can we still allow individuals to graze? Can we still allow people to grow potatoes? Or should we totally keep everyone out of these beautiful places to preserve the water supply? And hopefully these models will help with these decisions. And as a result as well, I guess we are still hoping to provide the local communities with this type of information, the information that we've collected, and hopefully by giving the communities this knowledge, the knowledge that we've gained, back to them, it will allow them to understand how they can interact with the Paramo safely, and it will also allow them to get involved in the discussions with other stakeholders in terms of deciding what needs to happen with the Paramo in the future.